the message that we're trying to get along and get everybody to know, along with Tom, even though the people don't get it. People say he's the opposite of that, which you're obviously not paying attention. If you think that he's not for us to be together as one, you're not paying attention.
They're just trolls.
Yeah.
Just trolls.
Magic in the movies.
Yes, sir, the back in the movie.
It's getting better and better. Hi!
What's up, Hog family? Welcome back to another reaction here at 3 Shades of Whatever. Sorry we're late, but, you know, life happens, and if you check our community post, you'll see why we're late. Our America. Tom Macdonald. Adam Calhoun. I loved American flags.
You said our America, sir. It is your America, sir.
Okay, your America, my bad. It is our America and your America. It's our America together. All is one, right? Yes.
One of the things, though, people need to understand is you're allowed to disagree on things.
Dude,
you're allowed to have a different viewpoint on things.
No,
just because somebody says something you disagree with, you cannot have the "you're a racist and a bigot" response. So let me give you an example. I follow a guy on Instagram called the IV guy. He's a nurse that specializes in IVs. Mm-hmm. He did post a distasteful thing on his Instagram. It was a picture of girls who are like porn stars, their faces, you know how they're like, like whatever they're doing, they're acting, you know, pleasure, pain,
you
whatever.
Know what they're doing.
Yes.
He put like the meme was it's like actual faces who are scared of people who are scared of IVs. Like it was just like basically saying like okay.
The O face.
I might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
So some lady in the comments goes on a diatribe and a long thing about how porn exploits women and people actually get raped and people are actually being... And here's the thing, every single person in that porn meme, and I don't know if I'm proud to say this or not, they're all famous porn stars that everybody knows. Maybe not everybody, but I know them. If they were being... It's weird that they just keep returning. But anyway, I'm not saying that doesn't exist. That's not where this is going. So I told her, I said, I agree this shouldn't be up there, but the diatribe you went on, I said, wow, that's pretty extensive. Mm-hmm. And then her response to me was, are you a woman that's ever been abused, ? As if I wasn't that, I'm not allowed to have my take.
But that's ridiculous. That's the way people are nowadays. If you're not at first-hand experience with anything, you're not allowed to have any opinion on it ever.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
We have to absolutely agree and like whatever they like.
And if you haven't had that experience like them, you're not even allowed to talk about it, which is bullshit.
It's like, you're not a woman. She said, you're not a woman who is abused, therefore you have no say, sir. I was just trying to say, like, it ain't that deep. It was simple. It just ain't that deep. It was a distasteful post, but it ain't that deep. I agreed with half what she was... I even agreed with the aspect of her saying the post shouldn't be there. I agree with you. Oh, you're not allowed to say anything. You're not a woman who was abused on camera.
I'm like, I'm a man that's being abused by your dumbass comment.
There it is. You have abused me in the eyeball.
My eyes! My two vulnerable eyes! Exactly.
So if you hear something Tom Macdonald says that you disagree with, it's like you don't have to, you know... Somebody in our comments was like, oh, you guys are Trump supporters. I'll never listen to another video of you again. And it was like, not one person mentioned Donald Trump's name on this channel.
Who mentioned Trump?
They just assumed that, okay, Tom Macdonald, that means we're Trump supporters. That means he's Trump supporter. Who cares? The problem is that you have to get over yourself.
I don't think
no matter who you support.
A Trump supporter.
Not on any song.
Not every Trump supporter or Biden supporter, it's like, oh, I'm a Biden supporter. Oh, I'm a Trump supporter. We're mortal enemies. Let's get guns and shoot each other. I don't understand.
It's so dumb, dude. It's so dumb. Let's see what your America's about, Greg. Is it yours?
All right, let's
find out.
Let's find out.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings. Then we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep...
Hold on. Already, son. It's basically what we were just saying about him. You can't have an opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's not wrong, dude. Like that.
He's not.
I don't give a shit, man. Like, people can say what they want. They can get mad at me all you want. Having drag shows in a fucking school is inappropriate.
Let me tell you something.
That part I agree with him 1,000%.
America is soft now.
Oh my God.
America has gone so soft. Who is the most impressionable people in the world?
Kids. But here's another thing.
That's what it is.
Kids, dude, are you going to seriously tell me that kids know what they are at like 7 to 12 years old? They don't. Are you kidding me? My sister wanted to be a fucking dinosaur when she was 7.
And like Snook said, they're very impressionable. So when they see that, they're going to get thoughts that they may not have had before.
Exactly.
And what Tom Macdonald is saying here, he's saying his opinion is this, and their opinion is that. They're saying if he says that it's not appropriate, they're telling him that he's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's and it's crazy. In the comments, a lot of people do say like, keep the kids out of it. It seems like that's pretty much a...
Yeah.
They're ruining the kids.
I agree. It definitely needs to be left out.
Shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less. And LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
That might be my favorite chorus I've ever heard Tom do. That was nice.
Yeah, that's a good chorus.
Yeah.
That sounded really pleasing. Like, not that what he's saying in his other choruses isn't great, but as far as pleasing to the ear, like how that sounded, that was probably the best sounding chorus I think I've heard him do yet. That was awesome.
Your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered. Like, who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you're pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us.
What's virtual signaling?
Is that a question?
None of us know what it means. Yeah, well, he just said I don't know what it means.
You know what? I'm trying to. Here's the deal. I'm trying to like digest everything he's saying and like remember all the points. So I think by the time he said virtual signaling, I was kind of like thinking about other things he said.
Right.
Well,
so here's a classic example of like I'm not going to agree with every single thing they say, but I'm not going to hate for their opinion. You know, when they're saying like, for instance, I agree with the fact that a former president is getting indicted like 4 different times. Who the hell doesn't think that this is all just political bullshit? That's scary because when you break down all the cases, they're all very weak, and the rules are bent for all of them. You know? And so I agree with him there. When they said the last president didn't get elected, you know, and stuff like that, technically there is no proof that Biden didn't get elected. So I'm not going to say... I'm
I don't have any opinion on it.
Right.
The only thing I will say is that the whole like mail-in ballot thing. It has nothing to do with Biden or Trump.
I
didn't
like the
trust
idea.
that process. I didn't trust that process. It doesn't matter who got elected. I just didn't trust the process.
I don't trust it either.
overall. But I have no evidence. People are going to say they have evidence, and that's fine. I'm not going to say it isn't evidence, but I am not completely convinced. And I can't go, especially on the internet, and say, "Oh, the election was fraud." So I don't necessarily agree with what they're saying, but I don't hate them for what they're saying. When he talks about killing babies at any time, I agree with that 100%. Because there's states that legalize getting abortions up to 9 months.
Dude,
now,
that's
I remember...
That's
Disgusting. I don't even want...
It's disgusting. The debate used to be, is it life or is it not life? When I was in high school, people used to say that. My stance on abortion was always, I won't do it in my life, but I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life.
That's
exactly where I'm at with it.
I'm the same
So
way.
now, like, it used to be like, is it life, is it not life? And then they're legalizing up to 9 months being pregnant and
Dude,
to have an abortion. And you're going like, oh, it's women's rights. Stop it now. That's a full-grown baby. Stop it. Now, when politicians who voted for that law get asked, like a Bernie Sanders or the governor of New York and the mayor of New York, they all have the same response. They all say like, well, that doesn't really happen. Well, if it doesn't really happen, why'd you legalize it?
Exactly.
Then don't legalize it. You have to, listen, you have a freedom of choice, but everything has to be within a realm of sanity. You need to have rules behind it. Okay? You can't just say like, oh, well, if you can't make it to an abortion by the time you're 9 months pregnant, you know, you could still just get an abortion. It's okay. We'll take it. Let's be reasonable. We're not telling you can't have abortions. We're not going to get into the whole Roe v. Wade thing. But I think people should have the right to do it. However, there should be some limitations. You should not be having a child and killing the child or killing the child at 9 months. So I agree with Tom Macdonald and Adam Calhoun here 100%.
Yeah, with that, they be doing it like they euthanizing a dog or something.
But let's hear, we might as well hear some more.
Yeah,
We'll digest it more and talk about it.
Take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not
Your America.
You told us we're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not
Your America.
I dig that line.
I like that.
I dig that line, man. I got the First Amendment, but don't forget I got the second.
like-
I dig that fucking line, bro.
He's like, I could speak and shoot you.
We need to start coming together as a whole, as a fucking country, and supporting us each other no matter what. Like back in the day, a Republican president won, everybody still stuck together. A Democratic president won, everybody still stuck together. Now it is nothing but divisive, and that shit needs to stop.
That's the whole world now.
You know, that's
You
my
in and out
biggest
of politics.
thought on it all. I'm sick of the divisive rhetoric and bullshit that goes out every fucking day. You know, even on this channel, man, the shit some of these freaking people write in the comments, man, I'm saying.
Yeah,
they will shit on you for not having the same opinion as them. And that's kind of crazy.
All the time.
Like,
that's why I told you I don't be giving a shit.
Yeah, on the
y'all can shit on me all y'all want.
Yeah, but
I'm still staying on what I said.
a reaction recently we did, you guys didn't like for the consensus, didn't like what we thought about the song for the most part. Whatever, it is what it is. But to act like we're the end of everything because we didn't agree with you guys on an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. The people that come in here talking shit, I'm going to guarantee are not subs. They're the casuals that just float by.
Yeah.
Fine, doesn't do this. Because the people that comment good, they're our people. And you know we love you guys, so you know damn well we're not talking shit on you. We're talking shit on the casuals that come in here and start their bullshit.
We have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's
It's
like
okay.
what you like.
It's okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, we all sit on this couch.
Yeah.
Whether they know it or not, we don't listen to the same music.
No.
We probably don't even watch a lot of the same TV shows. Our biggest thing in common is the Eminem hip-hop videos and stuff like that, and comic stuff, Superman, Batman stuff.
That's how we became
That's
friends.
how we
comic
became
book.
friends, Superman, Batman.
Yes, sir.
But aside from that, the music he listens to, the music I listen to in our cars is probably total opposites.
I listen to a lot of Ren. Do you listen to a lot of Ren?
But no, I don't listen to a lot of Ren, but you see what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And whenever somebody mentions who they're voting for or this, that, and the other politically, I don't even
I just
pay
tell them,
attention to what
I don't know
people
why
say.
you're telling me I don't
care.
Don't tell me, I don't care.
Yeah,
Who
but
you, poo-poo?
some people get so...
You know what I'm saying?
Some people get so triggered.
You feel me?
Everybody got to be the same. I wear boxers, he wears thongs, he wears G-strings.
What kind of shit? I will show you my drawers
No,
right now.
don't show me your
Right
drawers.
now.
I don't want to see your drawers. I don't want to see your drawers. You might not even got that
Craig
stain all
does.
the way out.